Di Maria. Di Maria. Chance for Di Maria. And there it is!
This card is broken. You whack an engine on him, he will have 99 long shots with 99 curve and finesse shot plus. And yes, in game, that works just as well as you would expect.
Maria. And goes for goal! Oh, that is truly wonderful!
He definitively has the best long-range shooting I've ever seen on a FIFA card. Bearing in mind, this is also post-patch, when finesse shots should be terrible, but he still is just bagging goals like no tomorrow. And that isn't even the best thing about this card. To try and keep the video really concise and brief, I'm going to be talking about the evolution cards and why Di Maria is better than some of them and why it's worse than some of them, and I'm sticking exclusively to that. There are lots and lots and lots of right wingers, but none of them you can just spend £8 to get. And let's face it, all of us would rather work for a couple of hours in the mines to earn enough money to buy this evolution than grind the game to get 500,000 coins. The key upsides for this Di Maria card, apart from of course the ridiculous shooting, which I will talk about a bit more, is he has some of the greatest dribbling in game I have seen. This is mainly due to the playstyles. He has every single dribbling playstyle apart from press proven, which isn't really relevant in this scenario anyway. And yes, 94 dribbling, 5-star skill moves, and trickster is a little bit too fun. I did get carried away. I didn't score many goals using any of that stuff, but it definitely improves my enjoyment of the card. Another weird thing to mention is although he has no indication really of being at all physical, he has some strange animations where he just really dives and plunges for the ball, like he just goes for it. And this led to some quite strange interactions with some centre-backs. Quintessentially, he was a lot harder to dispossess than he should be. His passing was also incredibly good in game, probably the best you can get out of this evolution. There might be a couple where you get 89 or 90, but for me I think this is probably the only one that's really meta and with good passing apart from Onana, but that card's extinct, so unless you have him then you're kind of stuck anyway with that. I think this is mainly due to him having an incisive pass, but he got so many assists from right wing, from striker, from right mid. He just plays absolutely brilliant through balls, and I think that's also down to the curve stat as well.
That gives them the lead.
The only real downside to Di Maria is he has not got the quick step playstyle, and this is only an issue because he's mostly explosive. His acceleration type means he's quick off the mark and then will gradually slow down. And yes, he is still incredibly fast, but it would be a lot nicer if he had that immediate burst of pace so you could put some distance so when he does start to slow down he isn't immediately caught. His skill move acceleration is also not significant because of the lack of this playstyle, and for me this is the only real negative to choosing Di Maria. So those are all my major points. I'm just going to go on to some smaller things now. One of the upsides as well is he has good positions, really good alternate positions. You can play him as a playmaker at cam, he'll play well there. You can play right mid, right wing, striker and cam at the end of the evolution. That's a lot of positions. The lower finishing stat is also not an issue. I thought 86 finishing might struggle a little bit to play striker, but I was completely wrong. He scores loads of goals with his right foot and with his left foot inside the box. Mainly because he has that Trivela playstyle as well, and he has really good Trivela animations. Like if you put any kind of curve on the ball, it's most likely going to end up in the goal. His attacking AI was phenomenal. As a supporting striker, he was exactly the kind of card I like to use. Really solid all round. He was great at moving in behind, but he's also good at coming short and then playing a pass through to my other striker. I love this next clip in particular because it showcases his attacking AI on display properly, where he managed to stay on side perfectly in this position, which some cards just don't bother doing. So those are all the kind of key points as if I would choose him for the evolution or not. But honestly, this card is sensational. I absolutely love him. He's my favourite card of the year so far. He's going to be my team for a very, very long time. I'm playing him at striker currently because he's just that good. I mean, even if you don't find him incredibly meta, you will find him incredibly fun. There's so much enjoyment to be had out of this card. I think one of the biggest challenges I faced was giving the ball up when he was on it. I just wanted to not use any other card in my team. And that's kind of what you want. I mean, the card is cheap, really. 500,000 coins for this card would be a steal anyway, but the fact you can just pay £8 as well. I'm just saying, if you haven't already chosen a player to do, this should be your go-to. I mean, you might struggle to get him on cam, in all honesty. That's the only real issue you could face. But we're going to probably get a Gyökeres SBC or a Gyökeres Objective soon. Surely he gets something for Team of the Year, and this will be a good link for him. There's honestly not much more for me to say. I'm just going to play some clips and stuff of me having a good time with him because I just like him. I'll show you the record as well. I'll whack it on the screen now. I was playing him as a striker for most of the recordings. I played him at right wing for a couple of games, played him at right mid for a couple of games. but the majority of the time I was playing him on his weaker side and he was still incredibly good. Now, because this is a different video to the ones I'd kind of do, I don't cover evolutions. We're going to have a different scale because for me, evolutions in FIFA should be enjoyable for good value and they should be original. You should be trying to do cards that are going to be in everyone's teams, and this is perfect for that. So for me, he gets a 10 out of 10. So that pretty much wraps everything up for the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm very curious to what you think of the new format, so let me know. Should this be something that we continue doing? Should we continue to cover some evolutions if I end up doing them? And I'm genuinely always open to ideas on how to improve the content, because otherwise I won't get any better at it. Until next time, I wish you all the best during Team of the Year, and goodbye.